Welcome to Darren Daily On Demand, your most trusted resource to help you become better every day. Here's your success mentor, Darren Hardy.
For one reason alone, shy little Carlos regretted his family moving to the tiny town of Miami, Arizona. The reason was the kid next door. The boy's name was Bobby. He was a full-blooded Native American. Same age as Carlos, same grammar school class, but a lot bigger. Carlos was himself half Irish, half Cherokee, but apparently that wasn't good enough for Bobby. So every day after school, Bobby the bully would chase Carlos home. Most days, he would catch him and beat him up. Right next door to the cottages where Carlos and Bobby lived was a gas station. The owner's name there was Jack, and every day Jack would stand there and he'd watch this sad little scenario recur. The bully chasing the smaller boy, then catching him, and then pounding him day after day. Jack may have known that Carlos's father was an alcoholic and that he was mostly oblivious to his son's problems. So one day, Jack decided it was time for him to butt in. He went to Carlos's mother and he told her, "Please stay in the house today and do not interfere." And she agreed. And sure enough, right on schedule, little Carlos came running past the gas station towards his house. Bobby the bully was not yet in sight. Jack, the gas station man, stopped Carlos and he said, "I'd like to have a word with you." Politely but urgently, the little boy explained that he must not stop now. He had to go straight away because Bobby was chasing him and he would be here any minute. Jack said, "You're not going anywhere. You're going to stand up for yourself and fight this boy right now." "But Bobby is too big," Carlos pleaded. Jack wouldn't listen. He says, "You're not going to run away anymore." And the more he encouraged Carlos, the braver the little boy became. So brave that when Bobby the bully arrived, Carlos actually jumped him and wrestled the bully to the ground. It was a brief tussle, and at the conclusion of which, Bobby the bully cried, "I give! I give!" And as Jack, the service station man, had known in his heart from the start, Bobby would never chase Carlos again. In fact, perhaps predictably, they became friends. Now, I know that this sounds like one of the many mountainous molehills which childhood is comprised, an insignificant episode in life from a couple of greater stories, but for Carlos, it was ultimately significant. And even more, the time he stood around and stood his ground made him whatever he wanted to be forever after. For you would never have heard of the little boy who let a bully get the best of him, but not for the man he became, world middleweight karate champion from 1968 to 1974, and the star of such movie box office knockouts as A Force of One, Delta Force, A Code of Silence. But now, wherever you hear his name, you will picture a scared little boy trying to outrun a bully, and a concerned stranger who put an end to the running of Carlos Ray Norris, what the world has come to respect as Chuck Norris. So, what are the lessons we can draw from this story? I think several. Number one, confront your fears. Carlos's transformation began when he faced his bully. Success and achievement often requires confronting what scares us the most. So claim today as the day that you stop running. Stand your ground, face your demons, and fight. Number two, external intervention can be a catalyst. Jack, the gas station owner, played a pivotal role in Carlos's life. Sometimes an outside perspective or intervention can provide the necessary push to overcome obstacles. That is what I aim to do here each and every morning. And I hope that you aim to do it as well by sharing these Darren Daily episodes with those you want to encourage and push. And number three, your past does not define your future. Carlos's journey from a bullied child to a world-renowned martial artist and best-selling actor shows that your past does not dictate your future if you take decisive action. Is there a time when you finally had it and you chose to stand up for yourself? It doesn't have to be physical, fighting something out there. It could be internal, something you fought inside.